Okay, this is Monstro's Garage. We'll be talking about budget and K-Series swap. So far, what I have done to this car is pretty much all stock. Just stock injectors, stock cables, stock shifter box. The only thing I bought was fuel lines and mounts just to drop it in. But the only thing, my buddy of mine at Power Pros over here in Cali, he did my header back here. And let's say it's roughly around $3,000 I spent. Mounts I think was about 325 I believe, and I spent on fuel lines about 300 or so, and I had to buy a regulator and a sub harness because I bought a K-tune sub harness. I bought little stuff here and there, but mostly everything is stock on my car. Here, let's take a look inside. If you can see, it's a stock shifter box and it does the job. Everyone says it's a buddy club, but I'm not sure because it has this little here, this part right here. They say it's a first gen buddy club, but everyone else says it's stock. But down here is a K-tune shifter plate, so I didn't have to cut anything. I just bolted on everything, bolted right up. I got my K-Pro over there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It's hidden. 5150 Ritchie Works over here in SoCal. It's got ECU plates. Pretty much everything's stock on my car. You can see there's a sub harness, the K-tune sub harness. That's right here, and that's what you need to run for your fuel pump and stuff and the ignition. But everything else on the car is pretty much stock. It's a decent price I put into it, but it's a Type S swap. It's not a Type R swap. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is stock. It has stock axles. I have running the stock axles. Sorry about that. K-tune AP3 kit, which is the K-tune free roll. A little dusty because I went to the canyons the other day, or driving out there. Yeah, just pretty much a basic swap. And we have this little walk around I'll show you. Also went with a stock radiator. This is from the Honda 2002-2005 Honda Civic hatchback SI EP3 radiator. This one actually drops right in, and it actually goes in to the actual radiator brackets on the bottom. So that's kind of like the cheap way I went for now, just to get my car running. But I am going to modify another radiator. I'm probably going to go with the tuck radiator pretty soon, but right after the holidays. I'm getting a few more stuff. I'm actually running stock shifter cables, because a lot of people said you can't run stock shifter cables. Here, stock cables, there's stock injectors. What else? Stock throttle body. I made it work. And what else is stock here? Everything else is pretty much stock. It has all the sensors for the stock throttle body. Pretty much everything's just stock on the swap. It has a stock harness from the 05 to 06 Type S swap. I haven't ran it, but I just wanted to have a nice car with a K. I do want to get hot sport mounts from Brian over there in Arizona. This is not a Type R. You're thinking it's a Type R. I just did a clone of a 97 clone. But pretty much that's what it takes. You're roughly about $3,000 to $3,500 and to get your car running. Besides, you have to get the swap. I got lucky and I paid $1,500 for the swap. I came with everything: the harness, axles, shifter cables, shifter box. The only thing it didn't come with is ECU, because I couldn't run the ECU. And the ECU I had got from HMO from Steve. It's a Type R ECU with now it has K-Pro in it. But you're looking roughly about 35 to 4 grand. You could go cheap way outs with like the fuel lines. You could get even the stock. You could run the stock fuel rail, and that's you just get an adapter. You can actually run your stock actual fuel filter right here. It's supposed to be here, and you could do an adapter plate or adapter fuel lines, and your fuel line will come out this way. But this one I want to make it look nice and decent with the AM fitting fuel lines from the K-Tune, regulator. Also, I had a regular. I do need to step up my game and get a K-Tune fuel regulator, not a fuel regulator, fuel gauge. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, you're roughly around 35, 4 grand. It depends what you want. You go cheaper, just getting like I said, just stock fuel lines. You could get just a little more stuff. You could get more stock. You could get what else? The fuel, besides the fuel lines, the box. Yeah. Well, the stock axles, you just change your outer hubs. These, since they're 32 millimeters, I ran the 32s on the outside. The actual K-Tunes are 36. But on my swap, my buddy did the axles, ABC axle over here in Cali on Valley. I did quite a few things to it. I'm planning to do a lot more work to it, but I just wanted to get it running. Now I know the motor's running strong, pretty good, decent. It's reliable. I'm thinking of doing more modifications, like I said, radiator, but that's more money. But you could, either way, you go a cheap way out, or you could go the expensive way out. Because I wanted something decent. I could just get my car going at the time, and that's why I went with the stock injectors, stock throttle body, stock radiator, stock cables. Just everything goes into detail when you start building a K series, even a K series car, because it runs a good amount of money. Or you could even before getting K series, you could get your parts beforehand, so when you get your swap, you can just throw everything in. It just makes it a lot easier. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Monstro's Garage. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll upload something more. I'll do it yourself videos hopefully next week. I will be doing the calipers because my calipers are looking frosty, but yeah, I'll upload more stuff. If you have any questions, give me a message or anything like that. I'll give my Instagram name and the details below. Thank you.